So it is Monday, and I'm switching things up a little bit, switching things around a bit. So today we are going to do some traffic, a little bit about traffic, and then a little bit of training. Um, Now, that being said, we're going to really want to, stay on focus and not sidetrack too much. Just because we want to try to keep these, um, right at about 30 minutes. So you're not thinking, oh my gosh, I got to give up an hour or so. What is going on? Um, also too, until next month, there's like a 40-minute time limit on all the videos that are uh, going on, what you call it, Twitter. If you're doing a live feed to Twitter, I'm pretty sure it has a 40-minute cap. I think I read that somewhere. All right. So that being said, let's talk a little bit about traffic. I'm not going to do the big old slideshow about why traffic is so important. Um, just because you already know what's going on. You've done this before. You've gotten a great deal. You have an excellent program going, and you're like, okay, great. This has got to make money. This has to make money. And then a couple weeks later, you're thinking, why is this not making any money? And the simple fact of the matter is because of traffic. You don't influence or control enough traffic to start making sales in that manner. And it gets frustrating because we see other people doing it. We see other people, we don't really see what they're doing, but we hear them all the time. They come up, woohoo, just, $2,000 worth of sales last week, $5,000 worth of sales last month. It was a slow month, stuff like that. And you're like, how are they doing it? How are they doing it? And it's traffic. They've built up a great amount of traffic. They know how to control it. They know where to buy it. They've made a very good relationship with internet traffic. Now, there's all kinds of different sources of internet traffic. And, I know a lot of you out there who are experienced and successful are snickering, saying, oh, I got my traffic sources. He, he, he. Okay, terrific. So every week I want to share one or two traffic sources with you, so you can see what's going on with that. Now, here's a great one. I'm pretty new to it. I've only been using it for about a month, a little bit over like a month and a day. Okay, let's go ahead and do a screen share. Boom, screen share. Now, this is number one. This is the first traffic source I want to show you today, the click engine. Now, this is a little different than what's on out there, what's going on. It's not a mailer. It's not really like a traffic exchange per se. But it is an amazing way to get real traffic from people that buy. And this is important. There's something to be said about free programs to get your feet a little bit wet, stretch out, try to readjust your comfort zone. But when you're ready to buy some traffic, this is an excellent source to buy from. This video here, well, actually, I could probably, I don't know if you guys will hear the sound if I play it. So let's see. Let me see if I can play this. Crap. Okay, so I don't know whether or not you guys could hear that video. I don't think you, so I went ahead and stopped it for that particular reason. It was just his little thing. I'm gonna have to do some research and see how I can make that happen later. Okay, so the click engine is a little bit unorthodox, but the price was right, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And as you can see, for a little while longer, let me see where it's at. So where is your price? Price. Okay, I don't know. But basically for this program, I was charged $4 and I think 95 cents. It's a great program. I get opt-ins and traffic from this, traffic and opt-ins. He's got a lot of things going on. I normally look forward to his emails. There's always something really awesome in there. But not to mention, there's a lot more here than just a traffic source. It's almost like a done for you marketing program as well. So for the little bit of money, I mean, the pennies I did this, I've gotten back so much more. It's funny too, because a lot of times I'll be looking at my tracking for my pages, and I'll get these really odd results from places I've never even heard of or advertised there ever. And I'm figured out that it's coming from the click engine. It's what's going on, and it's kind of exciting because, not only are you getting traffic you normally would never get from this program, but also you're being introduced to new traffic sources that are highly responsive. And that's basically what you want. You want to get the pages that you make, the ads that you write, you want to get them in front of people that are responsive, people that are looking, people that are interested in buying. These are the people you generally want to get your stuff in front of. So for right now, there's enough about that. In the future, I might do some tutorials on this particular program. I'm not sure yet. Just because in the back area, once you sign up for your stuff, Jeff Amon does really excellent tutorials on his own program. And, so it's kind of hard to add to that. Once you sign up, it's all available there. So I would highly recommend this program, and you're going to want to get in on it now because he reduced the price like 85%. It's a ridiculous sale. It's normally much more. So that's it there. That's where we're at with that. Now, let's get to the other traffic source. It's definitely one of my favorite traffic sources just because I got in on it when it was a free thing. And oh shoot, I got in on it when it was a free thing. Hang on just for a second. I need to add something here. And it started working for me. I was getting responses, traffic clicks, and then opt-ins. And I was like, whoa, hang on now. So that's when I decided it's going to be a great program to really get into and upgrade. You see, when a program performs for me, that's when I upgrade in it. I don't necessarily have to make money, but if it works for me, that's a huge plus. Okay. So this site is different from the other sites. This homepage really matters. And if you've never gone through these 7 steps, you're going to want to do that right this minute. Because you're going to, hey, Michael, how are you doing today? Anyways, you're going to want to do it right this minute. You don't postpone this or put it off, because once you go through the 7 steps, you go ahead and send Rob a message, and he will put you in his rotator, his team rotator, and plus all kinds of other things come with this. Not to mention $10 in commissions, $10 in your commissions account when you're finished. So there's all kinds of pluses. Not to mention the mailing credit. So it gets you off to a really, really great start. So basically, you're going to want to go through this. You're going to want to click on the WoW app link and go ahead and sign up here, because there's a lot of good information coming through the WoW group. Oh, that's great to know, Michael. Michael also has had, if you guys are seeing in the chat, maybe I should put the chat overlay on there. There we go. So you'll see in the chat here, Michael also uses this program and thinks it's very, very good. He also owns a lot of different mailers and traffic exchanges as well. So click on here so that you can start connecting with these guys. And then click here to go to your profile. You're going to want to go through here. You're going to want to put a picture here, the picture you want to use, and put in all your personal information here and stuff. Because when you get done, you have something like this. Okay. And that's just the profile. It's pretty self-explanatory. You guys should have no problem with it. Now we're going to go on to step 2. Okay, step 2, it talks about your lead capture page and your auto response. This particular mailer, you're able to make capture pages with it, and you can hook up your responder code to it. Now, before I use the word responder, what we're going to do is we're going to use Leads Leap, because in Leads Leap, it allows a person to build their list for free. Yeah, that is true, Michael. You can actually add video if you'd like, but we're gonna leave that for later on for the more advanced tutorials. Right now, I would just be happy if everyone gets through these 7 steps and incorporates their picture and a little bit of their own words into it. That would just be outstanding. So here we are. I recommend Leads Leap just because it's free. You can build a list for free. You can build pages for free. You can track for free. You can send out daily broadcasts for free. So it's a great place to start. And then when you see value there, you can upgrade as you wish. For this tutorial, I will be using Leads Leap. Okay. So we're going to continue on to step 3 because we've read through all of this. So here we go to step 3 and uploading your picture. Okay, so I'm not sure if it takes the picture from your profile or it just takes it from here. But hey, Ruth, good evening. How are you doing? So, but rest assured, this is pretty simple. You just click on here and you upload the image. So let's see. It's all down here. So you click to choose your file. And then once you choose your file, so let's go iCloud. Let me show just real fast how this is done. File profile. Because if you've never done it before, it can be a little bit, I wouldn't say confusing, but you can miss a button or two. Here we go. That took a longer time. So I'll double click on that and it sets it up here. Then you have to click here where it says upload the image. So first you choose the file, then you upload it. Okay, my picture does not need resizing, but if it did, I'd click here. And then we're done. Now, don't forget to take these codes when you complete each step. Whoops. Take the code and copy it when you take that step. And then you go here. Where's the codes? Enter promo code. See this guy here? Enter promo code. And I clicked on it, and I will just put it in right there. Bada bing. An ad. And it's telling me I submitted it because I have already submitted it on this a while ago. And just again recently, just to make sure I was fresh on how you do it. Okay, so now you're like, well, how do you get back to the 7? You just go home, and then you just got to click through them. So step 2, and I click here. 3, I've uploaded my picture. So now I'm going to click through step 4. And again, at the end of every step, you've got your code that you're going to want to put in, just like you saw me do. Now, this step gets a little bit more confusing. So I'm going to assume everyone here already has a Lead Leap account. If not, you're going to want to go into your downline builder. And then, where is it? Resources. I forgot exactly what tab it's under. Lead Leap. It's under Resources. So you go to your downline builder, you click on the Resources tab, and it's the second one down right underneath the Satoshi multiplier. It's right here. And you just click here to sign up, and you sign up. It's real super simple. Now, that being said, I'm assuming everybody has their own account. So you go over here, and you go over to where is it? Form in Pop-Up Creator. Right here to the left where you see the mouse moving around. So I click there, and here we go. This is our forms. Okay. So let's see. I think this one, launch the editor. Yep. So this is the form here. And it goes inside of the page really, really nicely. Okay. That being said, what I'm going to do to make it easier for everybody watching this video, I'm going to give you a code. See this share code right here? This share code, the word form, hyphen, capital WZZ, little w, big GVVZ, little k, little u, will give you that exact form. It's pretty amazing. So we have the share code. We're going to copy that. Okay. So I'm going to put the share code into the description. Okay. Share code for opt in form. Bam. There it is. We're going to hit save. So in the description, you guys should have the share code for that particular form. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to copy that share code out of the description, and then come over here to Forms, Form Pop-Up Manager, and then you're going to want to add a new campaign. This is kind of deceiving. You see, whenever you're in Lead Leap and you're adding a campaign, it's one campaign, and normally it's one item in that campaign. So if you're doing Page Manager and you're building a page, every page, whether it's an opt-in page, a thank you page, every page needs its own campaign. Sorry, it's even hard for me to describe it. So that being said, I'm going to hit Add New Campaign. Now, you're going to want to give this a descriptive name. so that you know where the form is, you know where you want to use the form, and what list. So I'm just going to call this the TL2ICM form main list. Okay, so this form is going to go to my main list. So I'm going to add it now. All right. And it's right here. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to make a new page, a new form, basically. So add a new form, start. And look, I have that share code. So I'm going to put the share code in and say import. We're going to go ahead and activate that, but we're going to launch the editor. Now, there's an area that you may want to alter. First is the phone number area. For my phone number area, I have it optional. Oh, uncheck if it's optional. There we go. So I'm unchecking mine to make sure that it's optional. You want to make sure, you may want to make sure that that checkbox is in there if you really want a phone number. Oh wait, yeah, email, name, and the new input. I know you're looking at phone number here, but the phone number is basically the new input. The A and stuff, that's just the description of the label of the field. Okay. So you always want to hit save whenever you make a change. The next change you're going to want to make is over here where it says list, step number 3. You're going to want to change that. You're going to want to change this list ID to your list ID, to an ID of one of your lists. Okay. Then you're going to want to pick a page for it to redirect after someone fills it out. This will redirect them. Now, for our purposes here, for this page, we're going to use the thank you page. So let's go back to our steps. Step 2, step 3, step 4. Okay, we're back to our steps, right? Now, this thank you page here, copy, paste and go. This is the default thank you page. Okay. Go ahead and use it. It's great for the redirects because once they fill out that form, that information is going to go for your list, your subscriber list. They click submit, brings them here so they can sign up underneath you, and the traffic leads to income cash mailer. This part is pretty important because once they click on that, you want them to go someplace to sign up for something. It's very important. That being said, that redirect page, just copy this. Now, if you've upgraded to a certain level and you have a different thank you page in here, like I have, where is it? I have this one. And yeah. So this page looks like this. And as you can see, it's a little bit more, it gives some details. It looks pretty. So if you have a page like this, you can use this page as your thank you page. Okay. Regardless on which one you use, the default one or the one Rob made for you because you upgraded to a certain point, the important part is to get that page, either one, into here. Okay. And once you've done that, you hit save. You've got to make sure everything is saved. And those are the only changes really that you're going to want to make because Lead Sleep and the share code takes care of everything else. Once that is done, okay. I got two different forms here. Well, now I got three with the example form. LCP8, LCP8. Okay, which one is this one? It's always cool because it tells you where your redirects are and where they're going. Okay, cool. So once you've made your form, you've got your redirect in there and everything. You're going to want to come here where it says get HTML form code. So we're going to get that form code, highlight it all and copy it. Here, where the autoresponder code goes, Command, delete it. I like a nice clear before I put in the new information. Now that I have this pasted in here, I'm going to want to hit save my responder code. Now that save my responder code is hit, I can go in and create the new lead capture page. And the page we're going to make is this one. Nope, not that one. I picked the wrong one. This one. Holy crap, really? That's not the one either. This is embarrassing. There we go. This is the one. Okay. So all you have to do is, okay. And I'm just going to grab that right there, and I'm going to copy it. The text, you can basically put whatever text you want in there, but most people are writing cash in your pocket. My free done for you system is proven to work, and that seems to be the one that everyone else on the team is going with. So that being said, I went ahead and copied that. And paste. There we go. And it's pasted. So we're going to start from scratch, create a new lead capture page, and this page opens up. I'm going to blow that up a little bit for you. There you go. Now you can see it a little bit better. And we're going to pick number 8. So we're going to pick this guy right here, the one with the traffic leads to income banner. This is the one we want. So we're going to click on it, and then I'm going to name it something. So I might want to call it my team 123 page. Okay. And then we're going to create that. Okay, now the page is being created. What I have to do is come here and select it. And here's my team 123 page. I'm going to have to go through and delete these tutorials. Okay, so as you can see, it comes up like this with the original default text in there, which if you want, you can go ahead and keep this in there. But Rob is recommending that everyone gets rid of this because the other way is he found to be more effective. And I'm just going to take that, copy, and paste it. Okay, now see here how it did not keep all that prettiness, that really nice formatting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to come on in and change that up a little bit. So we're going to change the color to green. No, it's a darker. Well, it might change the thing. Hang on for a second. And then here under styles, we're not going to have to worry about this because I'm going to skip that and go straight and make it a heading. Make that heading 1. Well, that's still too light. I don't like that. I want it to be a darker green. Darker green. Here we go. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so we've got that darker green. I want the free to be bold. And I want it to be that same darker green. Bada boom. And then we're going to make this bigger. Going to make it heading 2. So it's bigger, but not as... Actually, you know what? It probably needs to be a little bit bigger. Make it heading 1. There we go. And I make that a little bit bigger if I make a style. Say big. Yep, there we go. So that's how I got to where this changes the color. Big in heading will change the size of the font. I'm sorry, but in this one, you cannot change the font per point unless you go into source and then, use your own. This autoresponder code is just a saving tag. Do not delete it, leave it in there. But it's just a tag saving the place for the code. But you know what I'm going to do? I want this guy here to be up just a little bit higher. So I'm just going to backspace. Oh, it won't. Hang on for a second. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm just going to leave everything alone because this is kind of pre-formatted and I don't want to make this more difficult than it needs to be. But as it is here, all you have to do is hit Save Lead Capture Page. And this is it. This is your URL. This is what you want to give to Rob to ask him, once you're done with this, to ask him to send it into the rotator. Put that in there. And that's exactly what it's supposed to look like. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't move this sentence. Had I moved this a little bit, because I didn't want it to be too low, it would have been too high. But that's the way it looks. Everything works great. What we're going to do is just test it real quick. I'm not putting a phone number in there, right? I'm just going to say get it now. And it should redirect me to, bam, to this thank you page. And it redirected me here just the way I wanted it to. Get started for free. And here we go. And this is where they can come to join now and sign up. And it works. It works perfectly. Okay. Now, you might think you are, but you're not quite done yet with your 7 steps. So now that we've saved the lead capture page, and always save the lead capture page, okay, because it'll be, you have to come and do it all over again. But as you can see, the actual thing, it only took me a few minutes to do, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. Step 5 is your downline builder. Okay, you're going to want to go through step 5, go through the downline builder, and join the programs that you're able to join. And then once you're done with that, take the step 5 code and put it in there. And the reason why you want to build that downline builder as much as you can is because when more people to join, they're going to go through the downline builder and they're going to see programs that they want to join. And if your information isn't in there, it's not going to go to you. The sign up will not go to you. So it kind of defeats the purpose. And yes, this site can be your funnel. You can use this site to funnel people in and have them join those programs. Okay. So now that you've joined the stuff in the downline builder and you put in your referral IDs in there, you're going to, and you have already redeemed this code. We're going to go on to step 6. It's about safe list advertising. Okay. And it's telling you about your list, and if you wanted to set up your rotator, your autoresponder. So when we're talking about this, okay, Rob has went ahead and wrote 2 sets of emails. One that you can use in other safe lists, and emails that you can use in your autoresponder. And if you didn't upgrade in Leads Leap to get the autoresponder, remember you can still send out daily broadcasts, and you can use those emails in your daily broadcast to your. So it's pretty much done for you. He even talks about setting up Referral Frenzy and using. He's made 4 videos about using that. So you can schedule your mails so that you never miss an opportunity. It works really well. I'm using that program right now. And he has other recommendations too. So when you go thing, he's trying to set you up so you already have your traffic for you so you can start getting referrals. Remember, take your code. Don't forget to take your code and go to and claim it. Okay. Step 7 is your graduation. This is the last step. When you've gone through all the other steps, you've got your leader stuff built, you've got your emails set up, all your promo codes are basically put in there. You've pretty much graduated, and you need to go ahead and message Rob. Go ahead and connect with Rob and let him know where you're at, because you've earned some perks that he'll let you know. And that's it. That is basically it. It took me way less than 30 minutes, because like the first 10 or 12 minutes, I talked about nothing but the click engine for getting, really great traffic. And we went into this and we talked about it. And then we went into the 7 steps. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm done. Okay. So it's really that easy. And once you've completed that, the perks, the traffic sharing, the team building, the different WOW groups that you're qualified, that will qualify you, you'll learn a lot. You'll make a lot of money. Your business will finally start taking off, because that's what happened to me. I started concentrating on list building and traffic sources and getting opt-ins daily, not weekly, not monthly, getting opt-ins in daily. Okay, that's the important thing, because all of this that we're doing all of this so that we can make a comfortable daily income from the comfort of our own home, that we can do on our own schedule. Because I got to tell you, man, dealing with cancer on a day-to-day basis like I do, there are some days where I'm no good in the morning, or I'm no good in the afternoon, or I'm no good in the evening, or I need a day to rest because something happened, or I went through, a medication change, or what have you. I can wake up one morning and my body chemistry can be a little bit off, and that whole day is spent, with the doctors and them trying to figure out what's going on. So doing this and having this very, very flexible schedule, and being able to take my laptop with me and my iPad with me, I can do this from basically any place. All I need is an internet connection. And that's why we do this. But if you start getting hung up on things like you're kind of a hamster caught in a maze and you're trying to get through the maze, if trying to get through the maze is the whole point of the exercise is wrong for what we're doing here today. And you should abandon it post haste. Okay. If you're not making enough money, you really need to reevaluate as to why. And I don't want to really go into the analysis of all that right now, because it's beyond the scope of this particular video. This particular video, I wanted to tell you all about the click engine and what it offers, and the traffic leads to income cash mailer, because the 7 steps, there's so much confusion and discussion about the 7 steps. And as you can see, it's all for naught because it's really, really a very simple process. I just think we get caught up when we deal with HTML code. We're not letting the experts here at Leads Leap do the work for us. Leads Leap is doing all the HTML. You did not see me type one character of code. You saw me copy a share code for a form that was already built. You saw me change the form so that it works for me, mainly changing what list it goes to and what pop-up it opens when it's done. Those are the two main areas you really want to change in there. You saw me do it, and you saw me copy the code over, and you saw me hit save. And then you saw me click over some text and edit it, and you saw me hit save again. And basically that's it. We were done. It is really, really that simple. So if you're going through this training and you run into problems, you run into a bump, you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm available. I'm always around somewhere. Hit me up on Facebook Messenger. Put your questions down in the comments if you want. I look at those daily, sometimes multiple times a day, just to make sure that I'm there for everyone. So that's it. That's the end of our happy little video here. I would say, at this point, does anybody have any questions? But we only had the two people in chat, and I know Michael doesn't have any questions about this, and I'm pretty sure Ruth doesn't either. So we're just going to end it. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. Oh, and even if you're watching the replay, this is all good. The share code's going to be good. Those links are good. And my offer still stands. Even if you're watching this replay, please go ahead and ask any questions that you have. Feel free to put them in the comments or direct message me if you don't like asking questions in public. Go ahead and direct message me, and we'll get your questions answered and get you set up so you can start experiencing the same success I'm experiencing. And there's nothing special about me. If I can do it, any one of you out there can do it. Thank you.